What is an airfish? An airfish is one of those vehicles that makes you look twice. Is it a plane, a boat, a hovercraft? In reality, it's something in between. This video explores exactly what the airfish is, how it works, where it's being tested, and prepared for commercial service. We'll also look at who is building it, how many exist, how it docks and operates, what powers it, and how it compares to competitors. Along the way, we'll look closely at the AirFish 8, the main production model, and examine its real-world performance, propulsion system, and future ambitions for electric or hydrogen power. At its core, the airfish is a wing and ground effect craft, a modern evolution of a concept sometimes known as the Russian term ikranoplan. But unlike the massive Cold War-era machines that inspired it, today's airfish is designed for commercial passenger ferry service, especially across short sea routes. But before we get started, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel before the end of this video. It only takes a second and it really helps support my work. Thanks for watching and helping me reach 1,000 subscribers. Alright, let's do it. The airfish is classified as a wing and ground effect, or WIG craft, sometimes called a ground effect vehicle or ekranoplan. It operates just 1 to 2 meters above the water during normal cruise, and can rise to about 7 meters at most. Instead of flying high like a conventional airplane, it skims just above the surface, riding on a cushion of compressed air created by its wings interacting with the water below. It is not an airship because there is no lighter-than-air gas envelope. It is not a hovercraft because it does not ride on a blown cushion of air. Instead, it uses fixed wings and forward motion to generate lift through aerodynamic ground effect. The result is a vehicle that looks like a small aircraft fused with a speedboat and moves like neither. Interestingly, regulatory treatment for the airfish is usually maritime rather than aviation. In some jurisdictions, this means operators may not require a conventional pilot's license depending on local maritime authority rules. The modern airfish is developed by the Singapore-based company WigitWorks, working in partnership with ST Engineering. Together, they are positioning the AirFish 8 as a next-generation high-speed ferry for short sea crossings. Operations and trials have taken place in Malacca and Singapore, with at least one craft stationed in that region. ST Engineering has announced plans to launch commercial passenger service on the Singapore-Batam route in partnership with Batam Fast, targeting the second half of 2026, pending final maritime approvals. Earlier demonstrations and sea trials have been conducted in the Netherlands, Australia, Thailand, and Singapore throughout the 2000s and 2010s. While the concept has been around for decades, only recently has it approached genuine commercial ferry readiness. WigitWorks reports owning 2 fully operational pre-production AirFish 8 craft, known as PPC-1 and PPC-2, along with the original prototype, AF8001. That means the fleet is still small and carefully managed, reflecting its early-stage commercial rollout. Competitors exist, but the field is surprisingly thin. Historically, Russian ekranoplans pioneered large-scale ground-effect vehicles during the Soviet era, but most were military projects and never evolved into sustained commercial ferry systems. A handful of smaller WIG boats have appeared over the years, yet few have reached the same level of commercial passenger readiness as the AirFish 8. Indirect competition is more substantial. High-speed catamarans, conventional fast ferries, and small regional aircraft operating short sea routes all compete in the same market space. The airfish aims to sit between them, faster than many ferries, potentially cheaper to operate than small aircraft, and able to use marine infrastructure instead of airports. The primary production model, the AirFish 8, is compact but capable. It measures approximately 17.2 meters in overall length, with a wingspan of about 15 meters and a height of roughly 3.5 meters from keel to top. Inside, it carries 2 crew members and between 6 and 8 passengers. Useful load is around 1,000 kilograms, excluding fuel, with baggage capacity typically ranging from about 160 to 360 kilograms depending on configuration. Performance is where things get interesting. The AirFish 8 cruises at approximately 80 to 100 knots, which translates to roughly 150 to 185 kilometers/h. Maximum speed reaches around 106 to 110 knots. Its range is about 300 nautical miles, or roughly 550 kilometers. During a cruise, it skims 1 to 2 meters above the water, maximizing aerodynamic efficiency through ground effect. For short coastal routes, this combination of speed and range places it squarely between marine ferries and small commuter aircraft. Despite its futuristic appearance, the current AirFish 8 is not electric. It uses 1 or 2 General Motors LS Series automotive V8 engines, each producing roughly 500 horsepower and running on 95-octane unleaded gasoline. Fuel burn during typical cruise is approximately 70 liters per hour. Official documentation repeatedly specifies automotive gasoline or unleaded petrol, not batteries or electric propulsion. This choice reflects practicality and reliability. Automotive V8 engines are widely available, well understood, and relatively easy to maintain compared to custom aviation power plants. While today's AirFish relies on gasoline engines, future variants may look very different. ST Engineering and Wiget Works have stated they are considering the integration of novel electrical and hydrogen propulsion technologies for future AirFish models, including conceptual studies for a larger AirFish 10. These discussions currently remain in the evaluation and sizing stage. There is no firm production timeline for a battery electric AirFish, and the first commercial units entering service on the Singapore-Batam route will continue using gasoline engines. In short, electrification is being explored, but it is not imminent. Operationally, the AirFish behaves like a marine vessel. It takes off from and lands on water using its boat-like hull. When not in ground effect cruise, it simply floats like a fast power boat. It does not require an airport runway. Instead, it needs only a few hundred meters of clear water for takeoff and landing runs. For docking, the craft can use standard jetties, piers, or floating docks. Some articles emphasize that it does not require a runway or traditional jetty to dock because it lands on water, meaning it can theoretically beach or moor in sheltered areas. However, commercial passenger operations are expected to use standard marine facilities for safe and efficient boarding. This maritime flexibility is one of its major advantages over aircraft on short coastal routes. Public list pricing is not widely published by Wiget Works or ST Engineering. Like many specialized commercial craft, pricing is typically negotiated case by case depending on configuration, support packages, and production volume. Industry commentary suggests the AirFish 8 is generally less expensive than a conventional aircraft of similar capacity and speed, but more expensive than traditional fast ferries. Its niche technology, small production runs, and specialized design place it in a unique middle ground. Operators interested in purchasing one typically approach Wiget Works or ST Engineering directly for detailed quotations. The AirFish is neither a plane nor a hovercraft, but a modern wing and ground effect vehicle designed to bridge the gap between ferries and aircraft. Developed by Wiget Works in partnership with ST Engineering, the AirFish 8 is moving toward real commercial service between Singapore and Batam after years of trials across Europe, Australia, and Southeast Asia. With speeds approaching 100 knots, a 300 nautical mile range, and the ability to operate entirely from water, it offers a compelling alternative for short sea crossings. For now, it runs on gasoline-powered V8 engines, though electric and hydrogen concepts are under evaluation. In a transportation world searching for faster, more flexible coastal mobility, the AirFish may represent the return of ground-effect flight, not as a Cold War curiosity, but as a practical passenger-ready ferry skimming just meters above the sea. Would you travel on one of these ferries? Leave me a comment and then check out some of my other videos. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks again for watching until the end, and we'll see you at the next one. Take care, bye for now.